Hello everyone, myself Ketan Bhavsar, Assistant Professor in LJ Engineering College, Ahmedabad. In today's session, we are talking about the practicals and how we perform the different types of practicals in image processing. There are the number of softwares available for performing the specific task. So here today I perform the live practicals in terms of the software point of view, and I perform a software in the presentations, and after you just see these practicals and you try to perform in the MATLAB software or Scilab also. So we start with practical number one, how to read the image, convert in gray and black and white. So just we start with, but first question arise in our mind that why MATLAB? Like there are a number of softwares available, like you can work with the Python, you can work with the Scilab, you can work with the MATLAB, you can work with the MetaWalk. So there are the number of softwares available that it perform a image processing task. Then why we use a MATLAB? So the answer of this particular question is MATLAB. It stands for the mathematical laboratory. So if you want to perform some mathematical task, or if you want to perform some mathematical analysis, then you can use this type of the softwares. This software is generally used to perform a specific task, like you can work on audio, you can work on the video, you can work on the text, you can work on the images. So there are a number of softwares is available that you can work with a different task. Then why MATLAB, and how we can work with the MATLAB software? So the MATLAB is stand for the mathematical laboratory, and because of that reason you getting the very precise and accurate result in terms of the mathematical point of view also, and even you are getting the better results in terms of mathematical analysis too. So now we start with the first practical that I write down the program over here. So make sure that you all have to write down the program in MATLAB software, and make sure that it is a case sensitive, so you have to write down all the letters in normal words. You cannot take alphabetical numerical, or you cannot take any case sensitive, or we can say that capital letters. So start with the program that we write down the programming CLC. CLC is generally used to clear the command window. So if you want to perform some specific task or some real-time data, so you can use a CLC command. With help of the CLC, it's clear the data. After that, close all, to close all the existing files, figures and data which is available, and each and every figure we can easily clear out using the close all command. Then clear all is generally used to clear all the files, data, content and all the type of information we can easily clear with help of the clear all command. After CLC close all and clear all, now we start with that particular content or with particular information. We start with read the images. So first read the image, we have to use command I is equal to im read. Its full form, it's image read command. After image read command, you have to apply a name of image. Like right now I'm taking one simple example, it's i.a.jpg. so you can take any name like a1, you can put your own name also, but make sure that this particular image is available in your current folder. If it is not available in your current folder, then definitely you will get an error. So make sure that your image should be available in this particular area. So now after reading the image, you have to convert the image into the gray format. So for that we have a command RGB to gray, and after applying the RGB to gray command, we use this particular I, because we have original image variable I. So now we can convert it into the I, and now you can see it's RGB to gray I. So after reading the image, we try to convert in the gray. Whenever you work on the real-time data, so either you can take image with cameras with help of some gadgets, but if right now we are working with the offline concept, so we put a.jpg image in our current folder, and after that current folder we read the image. We try to convert that particular image into the gray format, because if you work any filter, if you work any types of content, if you work on any other type of like uh, some histogram processes, again you have to convert your data into the 2D format. So we convert RGB to gray, it's I. Now again I2 we have to apply, then convert the data into IM2 BW. So we apply this type of the message or content in IM2 BW, and as you can see IM2 BW, and again we convert into I1. So now as we can see, after reading the particular data, we convert into a black and white format too. So using this particular method, we can convert our gray image or our color image into the black and white format in terms of the zeros and one. If 0 is equal to black and 1 is equal to white, so we can easily convert our informations or our data into the black and white format. Now after converting to the black and white format, now we start reading the images. Now you already done and you already read the images. Now what exactly our next task? The next task is that you have to capture a particular content or information, and for that we have to show the image. So we use command im show of I1, means it's generally showing your real-time image. It's your which is available in variable I. Again you have to show in I1, and again you can show in I2. So now our image is converted, and you can see it's convert, or it will see different images like color image, gray image and black and white image. But unfortunately if you're using the im show command, then you can only see a last variable images, means you can only see the black and white content. You will not able to see color or gray content. For solving this issue, we have to use one command. It's called a figure command, because with help of the figure it will generate a pop-up window. That pop-up window will helpful for analyze or removing the specific content, or it will create an additional pop-up window, and with help of this only command we can see different three images. As we using only im show command, you will not able to see the other images, you only see the last one. Now on the next task, suppose with help of this particular command you can see the three images, but you want to make, or you have to use some title to highlight the original gray or black and white image. Then we have to use command title. We have to convert down here, it's the original image. After that write down here gray image. Again you can use the title, and it will become like black and white image. So now you can see the different types of title is also generated in your screen, and you can identify different types of videos or different types of informations. Now so with help of this particular command we can generate a specific content, or with help of this particular command we can see the different types of title on specific image. Now we can also use some other command like im tool. Im tool is generally used to show the property of image which is inside a matrix value. Like you can see im tool I for see the pixel value. Like if you're talking about the color, then you can see red, green and blue pixel value. Suppose if you use for gray, then you can see only a red component. Its range is starting from 0 to 255. And suppose if you want to see for say that for the black and white, that you can easily see a range starting from black and white, means it's sums of zeros and one. So with help of this particular program, you can see original image, gray image, and black and white image, and you can also see three different images in terms of the original, gray, and black and white, but it comes with a pixel value. So you can see the different pixel value, you can see the dimension value, you can see the weight matrix of each and every pixel. Suppose you have some uncertain type of images, or you have to fix the size, then you have to command here I is equal to im resize. With help of the im resize command, we can convert your size into the specific size one. So with help of this particular command, you can see your image size dimension should be fixed from 255 to 255. So if it is greater than that, then again it convert into 255 to 255. It is less than that, then again it will convert into 255 into 255. So if you want to perform some mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, or any other operation, then it can be possible with help of this im resize command, because it make both image dimension same. So I hope that you definitely getting the idea about image processing and about why we use a MATLAB, and this one is your first practical. I hope that you know this first practical very well and you try to implement it on MATLAB software. It's starting from 2007 to 2020. You can choose any software, but make sure that it should not be a case sensitive. You have to write down all the data in small letters, and also make sure that this particular image is available in current folder or current data type. All else you can also provide the location, like something it is available in E drive, so like E, then you can put like this. It's like in my name it's Ketan, and like something like this. So you can also put this type of the information or this type of the path you can provide if your image in some specific location. But better is that you can copy that image and convert into the and paste into a current folder. So I hope you like this session. So thank you very much, and I if you have any doubt, then you can contact me. Thank you very much.